Good morning, guys. It is currently almost 9 a.m. Just got back from a workout class. I went to a 7:30 workout class, stopped and got one of my favorite coffees from a local place. It's called the Ice Woodsman. It's cinnamon and brown sugar and oat milk. But this is Quill's coffee. It's a local. Oh, look. See, my brain's not working. Got up early to work out. That was like fine, but like wasn't my best effort. I was just like kind of there and doing it, which is better than not. I feel like I have dad, I guess they call it like dad brain or mom brain. I feel like I have that going on right now. But Shawn and baby are still asleep. Shawn goes back to work today. So today is my first day as a stay-at-home dad. Completely 9 to 5. He's my job today. And I'm excited to start this journey with him. I feel incredibly grateful and fortunate to be able to do it. I'm so thankful that like I get to be the one that tends and cares to him. I know not everybody wants that. Like I know, like I'm okay with, I just want to like throw that out there. I'm okay with like all sides of the spectrum. I totally get people, not wanting to be a stay-at-home parent and wanting to have their career and things outside of that. And then I also know there are probably a lot of people who would love to be the one tending to their child, but it's not feasible for them, that kind of thing. So I'm incredibly fortunate that I'm able to do this. I'm incredibly thankful for Shawn. I love Harrison, and like for me and for us, I think it made the most sense that if I would be able to be the one to do it, that I would. So yeah, but he's asleep right now. He slept pretty good last night. I think he only got up once. Shawn got up last night during the one feed. I didn't wake up, but Shawn could have woke me up, but he didn't, and I appreciate that. I also have like a laundry list of things to get done today. Not like done. Our house is looking a whole lot better, but we want to hire someone to come in and deep clean like one good time. That way we can just have like a nice reset. But we also need to get Carter's groomer scheduled. I need to call Carter's groomer and get it scheduled. We are trying to find a cleaner. We are gonna book a photographer to get Harrison's a family photo shoot done in his nursery. Shawn got a lot done in his nursery last night, which I'll show you in this vlog. But yeah, so I'll catch up with you all in a bit, let you all know how the day's going, let you all know how Mr. Harrison is doing, and then try to get some of the stuff I need to get done.
That's anything.
It's Harrison's first feed with the Lala feed. It's not out yet, so it's a not to flex. it's a beta version. It's not actually my friend that created it. It's my friend's boyfriend, but him and another woman created this for babies in the NICU actually. But they thought it might help us, so they gifted us one.
Yeah, I haven't talked to you. I know Tyler's doing his stay-at-home dad vlog, but I'm back at work today. So I work from home. I work in marketing. You guys ask me that all the time. My hair looks crazy, but we are finally getting our house back in order, slowly but surely. But with a newborn, we kind of have to take things like as we can take them. So like maybe we only have the burst of energy to do like one task, but we get that task done. So yeah, we're coming back to routine. I'm sure Tyler will catch you up more, but I'm back to work today, and I am quite sad about it. Because I miss just being able to sit with him all day.
So, baby is napping. I started to pick up the camera to go. Well, I started to pick up the camera to like talk, and then as soon as I did that, he woke back up. The passy fell out of his mouth, and he woke back up. But I went back upstairs, corrected it, and went back to sleep. We're trying to get him, like, I guess used to napping in his bassinet, like upstairs, where it's quiet and then away after a little while. And then I'm, of course, like watching him on his camera. If he starts crying, whatever, and I go up there. But he's been relatively good today. Haven't really had much issues out of her. Okay, so I'm in the laundry room. Harrison is asleep in the next room, but I just had a package delivered, so I'm gonna open it up here with you all because we always like to open our packages up on the vlog. So I have this aloe bag that I've been using for like, I don't know, probably like 2 years, but a year or two, I don't know, but it doesn't close. And I realized that that's kind of an issue, especially when you're carrying a baby. Like, me and Shawn got out of the doctor's office, my whole bag spilled, it was a mess. And then Shawn was like, you need to find a bag that zips. So I did some research, found this Baze bag, I liked it a lot, and I ordered it. And of course I got it in green, but I thought it was really nice. It has a lot of cool features to it, and I am excited to use it. Everything takes 10 years longer with a child, I am learning. But it has a place to put your most used cards in, which I think is really convenient, so I'm going to do that. Okay, but to close that off simply, here's my new dad bag. My baby's gotta eat, so.
Okay, so I'm off of work. It was a fine return to work day. I'm clocked into Dow duty. He is decimating this bottle and falling asleep. His sleeper today is from Kite Baby. It's Harry Potter themed. His name is Harrison. Some people shorten it to Harry. We don't. We call him Harrison usually, but we actually bought this before we knew he was coming, and he was a boy. Can you say hi, Harrison? You want to say hi to the vlog? No? Okay.
We also booked, or I told you all earlier that I had like a couple, like I needed to reach out to people and do some things like that today. I did that a little bit while Harrison was napping, so I got a cleaner booked for us on Thursday, and I realized how old I am because I am so excited about a cleaner coming to our house. I was telling my mom that. I was like, why am I so excited about a cleaner coming? But it's because I know when I come downstairs on Thursday that we're gonna have like a spotless house, at least for a little while. And
45 minutes.
and that's so, and my mom was like, that's worth it as an adult. It just is. Because when our family was here, like when they first got here over the weekend, Shawn was telling them like, oh, like, you know, we are tired because Tyler would never let this table and counter look like this. I've become very obsessive since I've been home over the last year or so about the house being like clean to the point where I go behind people and pick up. But our coffee table was looking insane this weekend. I reached out to a photographer tentatively about maybe getting photos done next week with and of Harrison in his nursery. So,
and then while I finish feeding, a couple other updates from me. We get questions about like the adoption process. There's just like baby stuff everywhere now. About the adoption process and what it looks like. And we also, like in Kentucky, so in Nevada, which we adopted in Nevada, you have to have 6 post-placement home visits before you finalize. And so our first one of those is on Friday. So we have a cleaning service coming Thursday, which worked out beautifully. And then we have that visit on Friday. And then we need to schedule our dogs to get groomed. And then, yeah, you want to tell him about it? He's entering a milk coma.
Book the groomer yet, because that'll probably be a next week thing, since Thursday and Friday are already preoccupied for us. Carter will probably go to the groomer next week.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, Harrison, you want to let him know? I love this guy. So one thing about, like, I think being parents is because we have the means to, we're just outsourcing some more of our tasks so we can spend like more time with him. Obviously, if we're like our downtime, if we're spending the whole time cleaning, we're not spending it with him. I know some people make it all happen. Good for you. That's great. But we wanted to like bring in a cleaning service at least once. We may make them a regular thing, but you know, because where we were gone for so long, we had so many people here. It just feels like a good like spring cleaning time.
We need a hard reset.
A hard reset on our house. And then likewise, we started ordering like our groceries, and like we've had so many packages come in because we just haven't been going out so much, because to go as quick as like a quick little trip to the store, like to load him up, like it just becomes a whole ordeal. And we have taken him, and you guys have seen, into places, but especially where it's been rainy, nah. But my question for you is, I'm looking for a better meal delivery service, because the one thing that we have lacked since we became parents is nutrition. For us, he is eating more than enough. So if you guys, I know there's Factor, HelloFresh, you got all of them. They're all pros and cons, but I would like to find a system where I don't have to spend so much time like thinking about it and cooking, because when I have to start we have to start like eating real food again, because we can't live on like sandwiches and snacks. But yeah, we gotta figure something out. So if you guys have any recommendations of meal services you've tried, let us know. I've tried Fresh Direct before, like several years ago when I owned the record store, and I liked it, but it was a little too much work. So maybe like Factor. I don't know. I'm just starting to research into some of them. I'm just feeling chatty because I haven't vlogged in a while. But the reason I'm keeping him, he wants to lay down. That's I think what he's getting at here. But he is like having some reflux. You know, he's been refluxing, and so we have to keep him like upright for like 30-45 minutes after he eats. Otherwise, it just starts spitting up, and we're trying to avoid that. So, but otherwise, he's perfectly healthy. So it's a couple of days later. We've had an eventful, uneventful couple of days as we've adjusted to our new life where I'm working again and Tyler's being a stay-at-home parent. I'm sure he will come on and talk about it in a little bit, but I do have a pretty big baby unboxing, and it's not even all of it. So we have an order from Little Sleepies, which is the pajama brand that we like. And
yeah, so I started recording, and then life just got in the way. Shawn was saying he thinks he's colic. Something is going on with his belly for sure. He is pretty fussy when he's awake. Unless he's being like extremely coddled, or like I took him on a walk and he seemed to like that. He seemed to do really well with that. But yeah, nothing like is super wrong with him, but I think he's just refluxy, he's gassy, his stomach hurts. Like when you're holding him after he eats, even like you can feel like his stomach is so tight, and he's just like squirmy and uncomfortable. But so I was gonna film more, but he has needed me more. He's needed consoling quite a bit. So that has took up a lot of my day today, the past couple of days, as like it should. This is what my focus is right now, but that's why I haven't filmed as much. So
yeah, and like I said, I think he's colic, which he has like all the symptoms, and he's born premature, which makes him more likely to be colic. So he'll grow out of it eventually by like 12 weeks, generally speaking. So hoping that's the case. I will say he has been like sleeping more, like he has been napping more, or like for longer periods, which is a good thing. I think he's been like more irritable like right after he eats, where he's like gassy and bloated, and we burp him a lot, like we do all the things. He's been like able to get to sleep better, I guess. My Alani knew I'm pretty much drinking one of these a day on top of the coffee I have in the morning. It kind of is like my end of day when I like re-enter, like is for like the second part of my day, which is this. So, and we're going to my mom's house tonight so she can see him. But anyway, let me open these up. I'll start with the Little Sleepies package. Let me get some scissors. Almost reorganized, but not reorganized to the point where I know where our scissors are, so I will use a pretty big Little Sleepies haul. I think this is all of it. We found that he has so many, like he is still a size preemie in Little Sleepies, which is crazy because he is like almost 6 weeks old, but Little Sleepies, it grows with him. So he didn't have a ton of like newborn size because I expect him only to be a newborn for a couple weeks. So that's his next size. So I bought some newborn stuff at 0 to 3. So I'll go through it. This
Shawn
is,
just wanted to buy more stuff.
yeah, it's got started working. So I'm like, oh, I'm making like a full salary back. Let's, you know. Okay, so we have the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse print. This is in size newborn. This is a Milk and Cookies in size newborn as well. He has this in a swaddle, and I really like it. And I really liked the girl version of the print, which we had, because if you know, we were expecting a girl. Yeah. And then this one I actually really like. This is Disney Pixar Toy Story in size 3 to 6 months. So this is the smallest size they had. So he won't be in this one for quite a while, probably like late summer or even fall. But I love Toy Story.
I actually, if I can find it, I'll have Shawn insert it in here. But there's a photo. If I can find it, I'll have Shawn insert it here. There is a photo of me as a small little child holding a Jessie doll.
That's Tyler with
me with the little Jessie doll, because Jessie was my favorite character on Toy Story.
I feel like that told some truths about you before you were ready to. All right, we got this blue Rainbow Zippies. This is in size 0 to 3. Really like this one too. And then he got this monochromatic. This is from one of their more recent drops. It's like their race car line. I actually didn't like the race car print, but I did like the monochromatic checkered look. And his littlest, Tyler's smallest brother, his youngest uncle, who is 6. He has a 6-year-old uncle. Anyway, he has a track. He's doing track and field, and so he has a track meet this weekend. And so we're gonna put him in this.
He's gonna wear those. We're not gonna wear our pajamas.
Yeah, I'm not wearing pajamas out, but he will because they're warm. He's gonna wear that to the track meet probably. The next one, these are from a brand called Warmies. I had not heard of them, but my sister-in-law was here and she has a baby that's just a few weeks older than Harrison, who has a lot of the same symptoms he does. And she's like, oh, these have been a godsend. They help him a lot, especially like in the car or like when times I can't be as like hands-on, but you still got to supervise them with this. So they are like these weighted stuffed animals that you can put in the microwave for like 30 to 60 seconds. And it's like a heating pad. It's like any other heating pad that like adults use, but they're like stuffed animals too. So there's like regular stuffed animals. It feels like rice inside of them when they are not warmed up. So, and they were doing a buy 2 get 1 free. So you heat it up, you can place it on his stomach, and hopefully that like kind of helps with like his frustration with being awake.
You too.
So he has this cat one. These are bigger than I thought they would be, to be honest, but they should be. They were kind of expensive. So this cat one, they look like dog toys, and Carter is, these are not for you, buddy. I'm sorry. I'll get you a toy, but it won't be that one. And then here's a peanut. And of course, you guys know our theme is teddy bear, so I had to get a teddy bear one. They had a golden retriever one that I wanted so bad, but it was out of stock, and I needed this like as soon as possible. So, all right, that's our little baby haul for today. Operations for tonight. I have a little bit more work to do, and then we're gonna go get Culver's together as a family. Me, Tyler, and Harrison. Harrison will have milk, as he usually does, and then we will go to my mom's house. I'll try to see her. It was once a week before he was born, but it's her first grandchild, and so I want her to see him as much as possible. So I'm really shooting for 2 times a week, just to, some weeks it won't be possible, but I would love for her to see him more often. So, and it's a good chance to see my mom. So we'll celebrate that. Anyway, I hope he likes these. We will take one in the car with us and see how it goes. Carter, they are not toys, and we will catch you guys in a little bit. And just like that, our house is clean. They were here for like 4.5 hours. They did such a good job with it. Like, our fridge is clean, things that, yeah, we could have done ourselves, but we haven't done a deep clean in our house in such a long time. They wiped our cabinets down, our doorknobs. Like, it's all so clean in here. Didn't notice like one of our blinds was like practically broken anyway, and we got to replace them. But yeah, and it like smells so good in here. And it's now that we've had this clean, we can do like more regular maintenance cleanings. I don't know if we'll hire out like maintenance cleanings, but it was kind of just to give us like a good reset because we were gone for so long, and then having a newborn here, we haven't had the time to like clean. But yeah, it looks so good in here, and it smells so good in here, and I'm just excited that we were able to get this done. And our house, it feels like a new house, even though all of our stuff is here, and it is literally the same house. But Tyler's on his way back. He took Harrison to his mom's house. That way, they were just out of the way. I was upstairs working today. Our dog's gonna go out, but I'm gonna let Tyler come home and see the floors first before I let the dogs dirty them, if you will, because it has been so rainy here lately. It's the next day, 2 days later, I don't know. Our vlogging capacity is like 1 clip a day currently. But weird tech baby thing are these Meta Ray-Bans, because I can like feed and listen to my own stuff while like his lullabies are playing on the room. And they're also covering that I have a sty on my right eye. So just to add to my list of grievances right now is my eye hurts, but the glasses cover it up. And I used to wear glasses all the time. But we just had a little baby delivery. I am big on delivery services in my dad era because we don't have time to run to the store. So I will show you what we got. First and foremost, diapers. We are running through diapers like crazy. These are 84 count size newborn. The Huggies Little Snugglers is what he had on in the hospital. I switched him to Honest diapers for a minute when we got home.
They're expensive.
They're expensive for one, which wasn't the issue. The issue was every time he had a leak, it was an Honest diaper. And Tyler's Tyler's stepmom figured that out. My mother-in-law, Tyler's stepmom, my brain's off, figured out that she's like, hey, yeah, every time I use these diapers, he has a leak. So we switched them back to Huggy Little Snugglers. The prints aren't as cute, but we got 1 in size newborn, and then because he's growing so fast, also got size 1 because I want to be ready when that happens. And when he had his adoption visit this morning with a caseworker, it all went well. He slept the whole time. He has not slept much since.
It was quick. It was like
You're not in view.
No. It was like 30 minutes. Just mandatory questions, and it was simple.
About like how he's developing. We got 5 more of those. Okay, so we also got these gas drops have been a lifesaver for him because where he was a little premature, he has like some trouble with gas, and the gas drops have helped tremendously.
I will talk about this because I was told about this. I guess it is controversial to some. We are gonna try it, see how he does. If he doesn't take well to it, then we won't use it. But Harrison is a fussy baby. And when he's awake, he's pretty fussy, and we think the majority of his fussiness stems from his stomach. We get it. I know somebody's gonna comment that babies cry. I completely understand that babies cry. He is crying much more than what like a fussy baby would cry. He's like crying during his wake windows. But we think it's his gas and discomfort because his stomach gets hot, and he just gets uncomfortable after he eats. Anyways, this works for some people, doesn't work for others. I guess it's like a natural herb thing. It has like ginger, which ginger helps like anybody's stomach. But yeah, we are gonna test this out on him and see how he does with it, if it helps. Yeah, so that's gripe water.
Then we just got some coconut oil, good to have on hand for the baby. If you don't know, you do now. Sometimes you have to put things in a baby's butt, thermometers, etc. Coconut oil helps with that. We were just out of it, so I had to restock. And then I got this high contrast book because we've been doing more and more tummy time. He's actually doing tummy time really well. He's holding his head up for longer periods of time. For him to be, he's adjusted to like 2 weeks old. He is doing so well in his development era. So we had another one that came with a Love Every kit. I just wanted a different one so we can show him some high contrast images because this helps babies like connect the neurons or something in their brain, and as they develop, it's really important for them. But I think something to be interesting for the next part of the vlog is we will show you some of the progress we made in the nursery. Harrison's sleeping currently, so with the nursery, he doesn't sleep in the nursery, he sleeps in our bedroom. So we'll go show you the nursery and kind of some of the work we did because last time it was very bare, and we'll go do that. Okay, your mic is on. This is our first look of the nursery. It's still not done, but I want to say it's like 80% there. Would you agree?
Yeah, so we have the daybed here. We need to get a comforter set for it. We have one in the Amazon cart, just haven't bought it.
I love it. I actually really like this.
The comforter color we have is like, in the cart, is like a beigey light brown.
But I think someone told me, nursery hack, put a daybed in case one gets to sleep in here, you know, what have you. It keeps seating accessible, but it's from Wayfair, by the way.
Then we have this rug. It's from Amazon. It was honestly bigger than I thought it's gonna be, but
I love it.
Worked out fine. I think we have these, we've shown these. These are from Etsy. Frames are from Target. His bookshelf, which is a bit of a mess right now. We need to get, I want to get one of those things that like kids have in their room where the stuffed animals hang. We're gonna get one of those because he has accumulated so many stuffed animals that people have given him or that we've bought. This poof is gonna move, and
the diaper genie will go there, and we'll probably go ahead. I think we're getting to the same point.
What I'm thinking, there's a beanbag chair that I want. It's on Amazon. Shawn, I've wanted a beanbag for the longest time. Shawn has never, I can't say Shawn won't let me get one, but we haven't had anywhere to put one, and Shawn doesn't really like them. But
I don't, because of her. When she was a baby, we had one in my apartment, and she simply peed on it when she was a puppy, so it's just like fine, but it like never smelled good again. So.
Let me momentarily, let me just pull it up and show you all my vision real quick. Okay, so there's this adult beanbag chair, and it's like a chair. It is like an actual chair. I'm thinking, yeah, we're thinking in this corner another chair.
They moved. Our cleaners like moved our curtains back, and this one like fell down because it was like a tension rod. So I need to put that back up. But
also from Wayfair.
I love our rocker. We get a lot of compliments on the rocker. I don't know if we talked through our labeling system for these, but we labeled. You know, we have diapering. This drawer, like you have to close one to open another. They're not organized well, but diapers, sleepers, hat socks. This is like current size, or onesie, sleepers, hat socks, current size.
Yeah, as you can see, there is stuff just laying amok in here right now, is what it is. My mom bought a bunch of used, thrifted baby clothes from one of her friends that we haven't really sorted through them. There's a ton of it. It goes from like, I think it starts at 3 months. I didn't really see any newborn. I know it goes from like 3 months to like 12 months. And that's what all of this is. That's what that is as well. Then he just has some random clothes that are sitting in here right now.
Yeah, we use this to catch clean laundry before we fold it and sort it.
He has another For Moms swing that my mom got him. I actually want to move that one down, we have another one of these swings that we bought used. It's the older version. I think this one has a little more functions or something. I don't know, it's more expensive. But we spend more time downstairs than in here. So I want to move that one down there and the other one up here. Wallpapers from Etsy.
God, I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy.
Yeah, it is a little...
If you look close enough, you can see like some air bubbles in it, but I don't really care. Like there. And against this wall, because I put that in the wrong spot at first. And, oh well, who cares?
However, I do like it, and I do think like when we have another house or move or whatever in our bedroom, I think I would want to do wallpaper, you know, the like wall that is like where it sits against your bed. I think I would like to do like an accent wall colored.
I think
wallpaper.
one I learned in
or you
this
can
one,
paint that too.
Yeah, I learned in this one, so I think it'll be easier next time I do it. But two, I think just the design, like this hadn't line up like perfectly on a wall that like was not even. Like it's not level because it's an old house, And then this name sign, it's not from Etsy. I'll put the link to it in the description, but I do really like it. And then this hatch rest is a lifesaver. He actually really reacts well to it. But that is, we need to figure out how we're organizing the drawers. There's a closet. We haven't really done much organizing in here. Just, it's starting to look good though.
And when we get his photos done, I want to put like whatever one of the photos that we get of all three of us, I want to put like maybe on the wall here or just like sitting on that shelf or something. I just have that idea in mind. And then also I think this is really cute. This was, when I worked in here, this was in my desk, like by my desk. And it's Carter and Hillary as like cartoons. And now it's on his bookshelf and I think it's really cute there.
Yeah, you guys didn't know Tyler was a working man, but this used to be like, this is our guest room, but it was also Tyler's office when he worked. He does work now, but now he's a stay-at-home dad, which is a real job. He learned. We knew, but it's, yeah, I don't think we...
I said that I am one now, so like saying it sounds like, but like I have a newfound respect for stay-at-home parents. Like there's two, like it's fun, and I love him, but it is a job. It's a job.
Yeah, and I think especially, I'm pretty sure he's colicky right now, and that is making him just irritable and fussy, and it's like, I'm working, but I work from home, so I'm here too. God, this dye on my eye is crazy. But yeah, so we hear it. And then Hillary is having the best day of her life today because Carter is getting groomed.
But I actually think I want to call next week.
Oops.
I think we're gonna call next week or sometime soon and get her in for a groom because she doesn't get groomed regularly, but Shawn said he does like to do it like once or twice a year. And where we were gone for a month, she was at Shawn's mom's. Shawn's mom has a bunch of dogs. She's a bit smelly and shedding a lot right now, so I think a good groom and bath would be really good for her.
And she likes it. It's just last year...
We did get her groomed once last year. Yeah.
No, we skipped it because she was injured. We were vlogging then, but I usually get it done in the summer, but she hurt her leg, and yeah, so I didn't want her like standing all day. But yeah, I gotta get back to work, and that's just a little update on the vlog. But I'm really liking how this room's turning out. And this rug was, I think it was cheap, wasn't it?
It was $200
Oh.
for a rug that's cheapish, so.
And good morning. It is the next morning. Let me grab my microphone because there's stuff playing in the other room. So I've decided to extend this vlog just one more day, just so we get a little more in, because we're not doing anything else this weekend that warrants, I think, another vlog. So what we're gonna do here, this morning Tyler just left for Orange Theory. It's currently 8 o'clock, just past 8 o'clock. I've been up since 6:30. That's when Harrison got up. Tyler did like the middle of the night feed, so I just took the first morning feed so Tyler could sleep a little bit more, and he's going to Orange Theory this morning. I think I just said that. But he's still been able to get his workouts in. He's just shifted kind of when he does it. So instead of 4 middle of the day work days, because I'm working, he's now doing like 2 during the week, like in the mornings, and then 2 on the weekends. So that's the vibe. Harrison and I, we're gonna meet him out after Orange Theory at a coffee shop called Quills. We're gonna go on a little family coffee date just to get out of the house a little bit. It is kind of cold, so I'm gonna have to bundle him up. But we're gonna meet over there. Just have a little morning coffee date. So what I'm doing this morning, I thought maybe you guys are interested in it. I'll show you his diaper bag and kind of how I pack it. And what's in it. I will say I kind of pack for the occasion. I don't just like leave it packed. I like every morning I pack it for like what we're doing that day. Most times we don't leave the house, but a few things are always in it. Here's his diaper bag. It's from Lululemon. It's like it's called like the Lululemon New Parent Backpack or something like that. I have a clean bottle in here always. Usually at least one, and then a bottle of water to mix formula with. Again, you can't always count on there being water accessible to you. So, and then in the other pocket, some disinfectant wipes. In the front pocket here, this front pocket, is where I keep like any medicine. So Tyler has some antacids in here. This is what they sent him home from the hospital with, a diaper rash cream. He doesn't have a diaper rash. He did when he was in the hospital for just a little while. So this is what was left of the tube that he used in the hospital, and they sent us home with it. And he hasn't had one since then, so we haven't had a reason to use it. And then these little Remedies gas drops, we keep them there in every room in our house because he is unfortunately a very gassy baby, and sometimes he gets stuck in there because where he's premature, his digestive system is still developing a little bit. Inside this bag, in these compartments, I need to grab a pack of wipes. I did grab a pack of wipes, I haven't put it in the bag, but these are the Costco Kirkland wipes. We love them. That's all there is to that. I packed this little blue thing I got at Target with enough formula for the day. So each section gets 2 scoops. He uses 2 scoops in a bottle. So I have enough for 3 bottles. That's enough to get me through about 9 hours with him. Because he eats about every 3 hours. So yeah, it's this water bottle. That's all I need. If I know we're gonna be out for a little longer, I'll pack 2 bottles because they're like, you know, whatever. And then also I keep a thing of, here's a lid for his bottle that made its way in here. I have this Baby Frida snot sucker. I've only had to use it one time because the weather's been pretty moderate. So he hasn't been congested yet. So, but this is a little gross, but the best tool to get snot out of your baby. I keep at least 1 change of clothes in here, and this one he has another, because it's cold. Today he has like a little Easter romper, and then just like a little onesie. I keep several diapers in here. There's like always like 5 or 6 diapers in here. It's a diaper bag after all. And then this thing is a lifesaver. Our Amazon storefront, I'm in the middle of redoing it. It will have like all of our baby stuff that we really like, but this is a lifesaver. I use it pretty much anytime I'm not at home and I don't know how clean the surface is. So it's a portable like changing mat. And you can put stuff up here for the baby, but it just folds up really small and it like opens up and you have a clean changing mat. And then of course I still disinfect it, wipe it down every time, but I keep that in there as well. So that is our diaper bag. Harrison is having some swing time and he's frankly pretty content with it. So I'm not gonna disturb him. But in about 45 minutes, I'm gonna have to get him ready to start getting out the door. I need to get myself ready to get out the door. Yeah, so we have a nice little, some family time today. Look at my baby. Okay, we're back home. We are back home from our little coffee date. And we have a couple of packages before we close this vlog. It was a lot of fun. It was nice getting Harrison out of the house. We go outside with the baby. People love to talk to you about the baby, which is Tyler's worst nightmare, but it is a thing that happened today. Okay, so we got 3 packages here. They are all for Harrison. First is from a brand called Milk Snob. This... You want to say anything to them? We haven't yet today.
Yeah, I had fun at the coffee shop. Harrison was good. He was awake the whole time and behaved, surprisingly.
Yeah, he does really good in public. At home, he has a problem with it.
And then I went to the gym before, had a good workout. I was going to go to the gym tomorrow, but we're going to my brother's track meet, so I will not be going to the gym tomorrow. But I got on the wait list for a class Monday morning because Shawn was like, let's just go Monday instead. So if I could...
I have a haircut Monday morning.
Oh, okay, never mind. Then I can't go Monday morning. I'll have to, like I said, right now I just go work out when I can, so maybe Tuesday morning I'll go work out. But, yeah, or maybe like Monday, when Shawn gets off work, I'll go run, like a quick run or something, and that'll just have to do.
Hopefully it gets warm soon. So this one is a Disney Baby / Milk Snob. It's a 5-in-1 cover, so we use it for like our stroller. We have another one, but I wanted a second one, just to, in baby world, if you have one, you have none. So you always have 2 of everything.
So it can be used as a swaddle, a cover for the car.
It's like a breastfeed cover, a cover for any for shopping carts. But we use it for our stroller. This is a Finding Nemo print, which you guys know, bitches love Finding Nemo. Bitches. So there's that. Again, the brand is Milk Snob. Don't have a code or anything. Just
Oh, they were on Shark Tank?
guess so. Good for them.
For a little while, like when we just weren't watching anything, I couldn't find anything to watch. I went through a Shark Tank phase where, like, every night, like after we would eat dinner, I would just throw on Shark Tank because they rerun it. You know, like they play multiple episodes in a row, and so we would just watch Shark Tank all evening.
Yeah, I feel like if you want to make a quick buck, the baby brand, they have to be like rolling in dough. The next package is from a brand called Magnetic Me. I know you can find their stuff in boutiques, but they have a collaboration with Disney as well. So he is going to be a little bit of a Disney kid, but these are pajama, like footy pajamas, which he like pretty much lives in the house. But this one is Lilo and Stitch, which the movie's coming out soon, so this is size 0 to 3 months, which I think he will be in pretty soon. And what's cool about these is instead of buttons, so Harrison does not like getting buttoned up with anything. He does well with zippers, but buttons, they trigger something in him and he starts to erupt. So these have magnetic closures on them instead of buttons. And again, these will only be good for so long before he eventually figures out. But this is size 0 to 3, Lilo and Stitch, and this one...
Yeah, my sister said my nephew, she said he couldn't wear these because he figured it out quick and would rip his clothes off.
Yeah.
So...
and this one is like Mickey, like brunch. So this is, I think, this is bigger. This is size 3 to 6.
What's this?
0 to 3. And the last one is actually something I'm very, very excited for. I ordered it off of Etsy. Another recommendation when you have a baby is baskets. You need so many baskets. So this is one I ordered for him. Oh, Harrison's currently sleeping, by the way. But if you didn't know, it is strongly recommended that anything like bamboo pajamas, you wash separately. So we wanted a separate like bin for them. Also, we just needed another bin just in general. And this one has his name on it.
So this is going to be his bamboo dirty.
Like yeah,
his
dirty hamper for that.
Yeah.
Obviously, baby clothes don't take up a ton of space, and we do laundry so often, so it can be small. But it has his name on it, which I really like. So there's that. That's our little baby haul. With that, the rest of today, we're just gonna be hanging out around the house. We don't really have any plans, but we're gonna go and close the vlog here because it was Tyler's first week being a stay-at-home dad. What do you think?
It was good. It was hard. I'm tired, and yeah, that's all those things. But you know, it's an adjustment. I think we are doing a lot better, feel a lot better than we did the first day, but we're still adjusting. We're still kind of trying to figure out what our routine looks like now. But yeah.
So thank you guys so much for watching. We will see you in the next one. And yeah, these baby videos, they're a lot of fun to make because I like having them when I go, because we're like a few weeks behind. So when I like go back and edit them, like I just edited the one where we got out of the hospital, and like that was like 2.5 weeks ago. And I'm like, oh yeah, it's like I'm reliving it. So these are fun. Peace. Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, or else.